With the luxury hotels sector performing so strongly, now is the best time to raise these issues and work together for change. I can assure you that the New South Wales Government will be very supportive of plans that seek to build a better, fairer hotels industry. I really commend the LHMU and your industry partners for this great campaign. Better jobs, better hotels will help support a strong and vibrant luxury hotel sector, which is good for owners and operators, good for workers in the sector, and good for New South Wales tourism.
This is an industry that is performing as well as it ever has. They're enjoying record room occupancy rates for an unprecedented length of time, better than the Olympics, better than other boom cycles in the past. The problem is the major market they buy from, the labour market, which occupies somewhere between 30 and 40% of the costs of running a hotel, is in collapse. That might sound dramatic, and we hear a lot of talk these days about the Australian labour market being tight. In the hospitality sector, it's not just an extension of a tight Australian labour market, it's at the extreme fringe of that. $1 in every 5 is being wasted just trying to keep up with the staffing, and they're not keeping up. Less than a decade ago, there was 2 suitable applicants for every job in a luxury hotel. Today, most hotels run with at least 10% of their jobs unfilled. It's not just that there's a labour shortage, there's a chronic skill shortage that's crippling the industry. Most of the focus is on chefs, and undoubtedly there's a worldwide shortage of chefs, and Australia's no exception to that. But at the luxury end of the hospitality industry, at the top end, there's huge shortages of other skills that are equally important. There's a major shortage of managerial skills. You heard it on the videos. It's unusual for us, when we're talking to workers, for them to identify the lack of skills of their managers as one of their key problems. In a survey of the accommodation hotels done by the Griffith University, almost 75% of managers identified that they themselves felt they needed more skills.
I see intimidation, verbal abuse, discrimination and bullying. It's a stressful and hostile environment to work. In my time at the hotel, there has been a decline on the quality of management. I think too many managers don't have the qualification to do the job properly. The lack of skill and regularly resort to bullying to solve problems and get the job done. I'm a union member because I believe unions are the link between workers and employers, because they are the only one who we can negotiate on wages and conditions for the workers. They are the only protection we can lean on.
This great union has represented workers in parts of this industry since its very beginnings in 1915 as the Union for Watchmen, Caretakers and Cleaners. So I hope that when you celebrate the 100th anniversary of the LHMU in just 7 years' time, that we'll be able to look back to this day and say that today was the beginning in the luxury hotel industry of better paid jobs, of improved working conditions, of better standards of service and of a stronger industry. I wish you all the best of luck. Thank you.
What we need most to ensure is that we don't leave workers behind. We need to ensure that the new service sectors don't create a permanent underclass in our society. That's the context in which our union has approached an industry like the luxury hotel sector. We've seen it as being a growing, a burgeoning and important part of our economy, but we need to ensure that it has a very viable and strong future as an economic driver in this country, but that workers in it are also taken along that journey and along that progress, so that we have a win-win for all parties in the industry. That's the context in which today we want to launch a Better Jobs, Better Hotels campaign.